Yeah, it's your boy Ray on the mic. Let's go.
What's going on, leaders? It's your boy Ray White, and welcome to the Mid-Level Leadership Club, where we provide you the tactics and tips to help you as a mid-level leader create a belonging and engaging workplace culture where every employee belongs and thrives. I'm super thrilled to be creating this platform for you all, as this is the first episode getting ready to drop on this podcast thread to help engage the create community for mid-level leaders. I've been in this position of mid-level leadership for almost 12 years now. I started my journey post-college as a assistant manager for a nonprofit literacy program across the state, and was then transitioned to working in healthcare IT, where I spent majority of my time leading and engaging teams all the way through the IT space, helping them from onboarding all the way to separation of the employee lifecycle. And during the time of both management type of roles, either leading volunteers or leading staff members, really found that there wasn't really a community or space where I could engage with other mid-level leaders and middle managers in a way to kind of understand what are tactics and tips to help me develop as a leader. I really had to pull from experiences of either executive leadership or other types of leaders in the community or in the books that we read, but nothing really tailored to the mid-level middle manager experience. And so what I hope to do is not only talk about how to transition some of those skill sets from my experience and what I've learned in middle management for the past 12 years into this space, but also create a community where folks who are aspiring to be middle managers or moving up in the career ladder, or even those who are looking to get out of middle management but just need that extra skill set and strength and community to strengthen their skill set to move on to the next level, you have a space here to help transition in that and guide and be in the community with that as well. Mid-level leaders, we have a unique challenge in being the sandwich between executives and frontline staff. Some of us have moved up from being a peer on the front line and individual contributor to now leading teams and wondering, what in the world do I do? How do I do this well? And then like I stated, some of us have been in this position for quite some time and be seasoned vets in the mid-level game, but are looking to advance a little bit or get the right set of skills and experiences to take our skills to the next level. But then there might be some of us who are in this mid-level space and just want to strengthen and cultivate what we currently have in our own ability to be leaders, as well as the teams that we lead, to make them stronger, to make them better, to make them more, to encourage more engagement and productivity and belonging within the workspaces too, since we are literally the glue and the connection point for these individual contributors to be tied into the strategic plans created by executives. And there's the quote out there that people don't necessarily leave jobs, they leave managers. So let's become good managers, right? Let's do that well, not only for ourselves, but for the people that we lead. In this community, wanting this to be a hub of conversation, of interviews, of actionable tips to help guide us as leaders, things and resources that I wish I had or wish we had, and new resources out there that we could pull together and say, let's leverage this as a part of the way that we create the standard for mid-level leaders in our corporate spaces, nonprofit spaces, wherever we are when we are leading a team and guiding them to be successful. Part of these tactics will not only just be how to communicate better. Yes, that's important. We need to work on our communication, but tailoring it to our experience and being able to have dialogue on what does it look like for us to practice that and what pitfalls and lessons learned so we can help reflect on for the next generation, for other leaders or other people who are leading teams and creating culture within their workspaces. We are excited that this podcast can be one of the content streams to help create that. You can find this on YouTube as well, and you can share that with other leaders and just be one of the many voices to help create space in this way. And like I stated, as a person who's been in this field for 12 years in healthcare IT and in nonprofit spaces, being able to share some of those experiences in this space and talk about what I'm learning as well to help look for you for what you're learning too. As we continue to guide on this journey, I just want to remind everybody that leadership is hard. And as something was told to me, leadership can be lonely, especially when you are somebody who is striving to become better, but maybe not have the space and community to engage with that. And I feel you. I feel you every day. And I want you all to know that what we want to create here in this mid-level leadership club is that community for you as a leader to develop and enhance, to have people that you can connect with and talk through situations, share your wins and successes, and talk about the best ways that we are learning and experiencing culture change and culture creation and development and innovation for our workspaces and for our communities too. So we can be the ones that turn right back around and share and teach other new leaders in this space what does it take to be a leader and how to do it well and effectively, and be the ones that are guiding others as well. So if this sounds like you, if you are in the mid-level leadership space and have been for quite some time and enjoy leadership development, team development, enjoy what does it take to create organizational culture and guide and lead teams effectively, then this is the spot for you. And I'm super excited that you found this podcast. And I would love to hear from you. What are some of the things that you are finding either most challenging or things that you love about middle level leadership? And let's talk about that. Share that with me. You could drop that in the comments, or you can DM me at Ray Devontae, whatever social media platform you're on, and would love to engage with you all as well. And not only are we looking to create space and community, we're going to start with now this podcast as well as a newsletter. So if you are interested in getting more tactical tips, resources related to leadership development for you as a mid-level leader, I would love to help be a guide and curate some content for you and send it your way. You can go ahead in the link of the show notes or on wherever you're listening to this podcast or watching this on YouTube and access the newsletter. You can sign up for it and be able to receive tips and tricks when it comes to, and tips and tactics for you as a mid-level leader to develop your skill sets and culture change, sharing some resources that I found valuable and ones that I'm continuing to find and experiences along the way. You can tap that and be a part of that as well. And also share this podcast with a friend too, and those who are interested in mid-level leadership and in this current space and want to develop as leaders. Let me know what would be valuable for you. I'd love to help create that and curate that. And if you are a mid-level leader and want to be a part of the show in some way, shape, or form, whether on the direct interview or a one question response and get your feedback on the experiences that you experiencing as a leader, I'm hoping to create some of that as well. You can let me know as well by dropping in the comments or DM me at Ray Devontae on any social media platform, and we're happy to have you part of the club. More to come. I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited to see what this takes the content to the next level, and appreciate you all being on the journey with me as well. Continue to share your story with others. Continue to be a leader who is modeling the way, and we'll talk soon. Peace.